Right, I'm going to see if I can demonstrate without making a complete mess of this little tool here to pull my new crankshaft into a fitty crankcase. So here we have the crankcase, which has been nicely vapor blasted, and I've put in a new bearing, as you can see. So it's quite a tight fit. So just put this in like that. Okay. So then just get this handy little tool here. It works well if you've got a really nice good thread on the end of your crankshaft. So screw that on there. If you can't actually get one of these on because it doesn't fit, you can stick your nut on there and use the nut on the end. So that is this thing here. Quite a heavy little thing. Just screw that. So what you've got now is that quite nicely on there. It's all started flopping around. Right, so that is now pushing it quite nicely against the side of the crankcase. Tighten this down. Okay. Seems all square. Put that like that. And in theory, it's been a while since I've done one of these, you just tighten it and slowly pull it in. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see if I can turn that round. Right, so quite tight, as you might expect. I think that's all gonna go in quite squarely. I just put this round here. That's the noise you need. Keep turning it. Make sure this con rod is not going to get obstructed. Slowly going in. So, nice new bearings just recently put in there. Had to use a bit of heat to get the actual bearing in, and tapped it in quite nicely. Right, let's have a quick look at this. Slowly going in. A bit of effort involved here. Oh my word. Right, now I think that is done. Oh. lots of fapping around a bit. But, let's move that all the way back there. You can see, taking this funny little thing off. Right, look at that. Whizzing around quite nicely. Well and truly in. And that's how it's done. So, I don't know how you'd ever get the crankshaft to go into this bearing without using a tool like this. Certainly whacking it here is just going to cause a lot of trouble. You're going to bend all this, I should imagine. So it's quite a handy little tool. And there's another tool that you use if you want to push it back out again, which kind of locks into some of these screw holes here and literally pushes it through. I know that in the old days we would be tempted to whack it with a hammer and ruin it, but there you go, quite pleased with that. There we go, thanks for watching. What I should have said earlier on, or what I was going to say, is how well these things have actually cleaned up. The crankcases, that is. If you see a picture, which I shall put up, you'll see that this little engine had been sitting somewhere a little bit damp for many years. It was out of a purple fizz, which I had cleaned up. So I'm really impressed. In fact, I'm amazed how well vapor blasting can bring things back to life. Well worth doing, although quite expensive. About £20 for each of the cases to be done, so 40 quid. You might think that sounds a lot, but it makes it look like you've actually painted, but that's the original alloy there. So very good. Okay, cheers.